Okay. Joel, I come back to you. In the press statement, President said, this new partnership will not happen overnight. It is going to take some time, some patience, but it's clear from this visit that we have a new and perhaps unprecedented opportunity in deepening our ties. So how long it will take for our relationship to blossom? And secondly, will President Obama come again before he enters office, because he has not seen the Taj Mahal?
Well, I think the second one is probably fairly easy to answer. The chances of his coming are probably not very good within the next 2 years, and I think the chances of his coming after that are outstandingly excellent. I think we need only look at Bill Clinton, for example. I don't know how many times he's come back to India since he left office. He clearly has a profound affection for India, and I sense the same thing in President Obama. And plus, Sasha Malia have to see the Taj Mahal. It wouldn't have been enough for him just to come with his wife. So they will be back, but difficult in 2 years. But on the other question, which I think is a more profound question, is, the visit is a discrete event. I can tell you how discreet it is. When it's over, we have a party. It's called a Wheels Up party. I'm sure every country in the world, after the leader leaves and you've worked so hard, you have a party to celebrate because that visit is over. But what is not over, what goes on and on and on and stretches through time, is a relationship. The relationship continues. And the relationship, like any relationship, it will have some downs, it will have some ups, it will pass through changes. Certainly the recent visit has given that relationship a tremendous upward boost, and I expect that to continue, but that's not to say there will not be points of friction, points of discussion, points of difference. This is the nature of all relationships. No matter how close and how friendly, you occasionally will have differences. But the important thing, I think, is that we are coming into it with a conviction that it's important, that it matters, that it's in the U.S. national interest, it's in the Indian national interest, and I come back again, I think it is in the global national interest. And the global interest, I think, really comes when you think, for example, about something like climate change. Now, the US and India have been quite far apart through the years on their views on climate change and how to address it. And I see a gradual convergence. I don't think we're there yet, and it may take some time. But the recognition is that this is not a US problem or an Indian problem. It's a global problem. It will not ever be solved by the US alone or by India alone, only by a global working together. And India and the US have a very important role to play in that. And so I see us heading in that direction. Again, it's a relationship. This will change over time, but I'm very encouraged that there is a sense that we are on the same side of this problem that is threatening all of humanity. So I think that's a very encouraging thing. So I think I will just leave it at that note and give the other panelists a chance to continue.